afternoon from Aspen, Colorado. This is Chris Farrow with GoPro and the product education team, and I'm also with
Pablo here. I'm also from Periscope, helping out with the integration here in lovely Aspen.
Yeah, and we got Loki the wolf dog, who's our little co-host here. So we're doing a Periscope question and answer. We had a lot of questions flowing yesterday after we launched our GoPro integration with Periscope, and so we wanted to get as many answers to you guys as possible. If we don't get to your question on this broadcast, tweet your question and we'll be sure to get those answers out to you. So yeah, holler at us with any questions and give us some hearts. Okay, so we'll start with some best practices, and I think one of the biggest questions we had yesterday was what GoPro cameras work, how to connect, how is this happening, just general questions, and so I can start with that. So the cameras that work with Periscope currently are Hero 4 Black and Silver. Hero 4 Session is not accepted at this time, but we will probably get an update out shortly. And to connect to your GoPro, you do the same thing that you do with the GoPro app. You pair your camera, you just pair the Wi-Fi to your iPhone, open up the Periscope app, and you'll see a little camera icon. If you press that little camera icon, it'll route your feed to your GoPro. And everything is done in 720/30 on your GoPro, and it'll automatically put your camera in those settings so you don't have to worry about it. And you can also record your broadcast to your SD card. So once you start your broadcast, just simply hit record and you'll get a copy onto your SD card for later. I'm gonna pass this to Pablo. He's gonna give you some best practices. Also, don't forget to send those questions our way.
What's up, guys? So yeah, as you mentioned, we just launched this Periscope and GoPro integration, and it's been really great so far. Some amazing content has been out there. It's really awesome. I just wanted to give you a couple tips with best practices on how you can make your real broadcast stick and get people to follow you and basically get some love out there. One thing that we've seen work really well is just being able to show this new perspective from a GoPro, right? Like being able to really show places we weren't able to see before. Like one guy did a GoPro from a helicopter. We've seen a bunch of people from the X Games, from skiing. You know, we got the little puppy cams with the GoPro on the back. All these new experiences that we wouldn't have been able to do before. People are loving that. So really come up with some cool ideas, some new visual ways to see things we couldn't have seen before, and show us, and we'll love it. As far as Periscope best practices, sharing on Twitter is always positive. Remember that now Periscopes actually do play live in Twitter. So if you share on Twitter and someone goes to your tweet, they will see you live in the Twitter app. So this is very good for engagement. As well as sharing followers, basically just being engaging and keeping the Periscopes about 3 to 5 minutes is what we recommend to keep engagement up. So those are some pretty quick best tips. But yeah, just be yourselves and just be fun. Just show some cool things, and people will love to see it. So just be yourselves, and I'll pass it back. I'll look at some questions now.
Yeah, he's gonna check the feed and answer any more questions, but engage with your audience. That's one of the cool things about Periscopes. For example, throw some hearts for Loki, right? You're gonna see the feed blow up with a bunch of hearts.
So one question I saw in there was if there's no Wi-Fi, you can't use Periscope with GoPro. That's not actually true. The Periscope is connected to the GoPro's Wi-Fi. So your phone is connected to the Wi-Fi that the GoPro is generating, and then you're actually sending the Periscope over cell network. So cell network for the actual stream, but Wi-Fi to your camera.
But make sure you have good cell service. That's more important. Your GoPro to your phone will have a good connection as long as it's close. The range differs, but we've done some tests and it's between 20 to 50 feet, and you'll still have a connection between your GoPro and your phone. Make sure you just keep your phone in your pocket. I think that's a good segue into a tip is if you want to put your camera, or if you want to put your phone in your pocket while you're interacting with the GoPro, then don't lock your GoPro, don't close out of the Periscope app or that'll stop your broadcast, but instead lock the broadcast within the app. You'll see a little lock button. If you lock that, then you won't have any accidental button presses, and you can put that into your pocket, and then you can ski down the hill, run around, interact with the GoPro, and it won't ruin the feed.
Yeah, totally. And I think I saw another question about, are we excited? We're obviously very excited. This is
awesome.
This is live. Yes, I saw a question about being live. This is live right now. Loki right now is clearly very excited to be talking to all of you. He's had a long day. But this is all live, and once the X Games start up tomorrow, we will see some live content coming straight from the X Games, so that'll be super excited.
Yeah, we're gonna be giving you guys some exclusive access to our athletes. We had Jamie Anderson run with the camera earlier today. Had a little bit of problems with service, but we're gonna be diagnosing that and getting some better feeds to you guys. What do we got on the docket later today? We have snowboard half pipe with Chloe Kim. So tune in with us later, and you'll get to see Chloe Kim run that half pipe and throw some tricks for you guys. Live broadcast from the GoPro to Periscope.
People are seeing, Loki is clearly a star of this broadcast because people keep seeing and want to see Loki.
Yeah, people don't want our faces, they want Loki. Loki's over here, he's got his fetch mount on. Also, you guys, if you come up with questions later on, don't forget to send those to Twitter, and we'll answer those throughout the day.
And also keep in mind that Loki does have a Periscope account, so you can go follow Loki.
Loki_the_wolf dog.
Yeah, and he will be Periscoping later on in the weekend from his own perspective, so you won't want to miss that.
Definitely. All right.
Any more questions? We are in Aspen.
Yeah, we are in Aspen. We got the half pipe is getting cut right now, which is where Chloe Kim is going to be shredding later today. One of the nicest pipes in the world is at Buttermilk in Aspen, so pretty fortunate for the riders to get to shred such a nice legendary pipe.
We're in Aspen right now, and it's about 20 degrees, right?
Yeah, it's about 20 degrees. My hands are freezing.
It's not too bad.
I got gloves on, but...
Any tips for sound?
Oh, for sound. Okay, yeah. Okay, we have a question coming in about sound with your GoPro. So sound is actually recorded from the GoPro, not your phone. So you can put your phone in your pocket. If you're running, right now we have it in the frame housing. If you want to put it in the standard housing, which is the one that completely covers the GoPro, make sure to use the skeleton back door, because the skeleton back door will let the microphone access sound. If you have it in the waterproof back door, it might be pretty muffled and your audience might have trouble hearing you. So either run the frame if there isn't a wet, sandy, or otherwise hazardous environment. Otherwise, if it is snowing, then throw that skeleton back door on, and then everyone will be able to hear what you're saying.
Cool. I think that kind of covers the questions. As I said, tweet at GoPro for any GoPro questions, or at Periscope if there's any like technical questions about Periscope. We'll try to answer all you guys. And yeah, just keep in tune for the GoPro channel, because we got some great stuff coming from the X Games right behind us, and it's gonna be really cool. So
awesome. I'm gonna give one more tip using your GoPro with Periscope. Right now we have it on just a pole mount. Don't be afraid to put it on your helmet. Get funky with the angles, because that is the benefit of using your GoPro with Periscope. You can get that point of view experience. So mount it up on your helmet. You can still talk with the camera, do some laps. We're gonna be getting some unique perspectives to you guys to show you guys what that's all about. I think that's all we have. Pablo, sign out. Chris, sign out. Loki the Wolf Dog. We're out from Aspen, Colorado. Thank you guys for watching.
We're still going, just so you know.
Oh, we're still going. I'm just gonna do some 360 selfies until the broadcast stops.